in 5 minutes somebody walks down the aisle and it's feeding time because it's 4 o'clock. You know what I mean? They make associations. They hear a noise and they have associated with something over time. So they have associative memory. But they don't have the same way you or I can look in the future and look in the past. So they have no ability to rationalize. To go, I'm not going to do my homework today because I don't have school Monday. So I can do it Monday. But if you don't have to do your work today. But tomorrow you have to. He just looks at today as his future and his life. So today, because I don't have to do work, I never have to do work again. Does that make sense? So they have this nature that they're fairly lazy and they don't have a rationale part of their brain that works like that, right? So they're not giving you, he's not bouncing around and giving you more energy because he's smart and has thought it through. And is going, I'm going to give you all that because I'm trying really hard. They just learn through association. If I overreact, Riley takes their legs off. Or they stop asking me to do the work. Does that make sense? So hers is, and we say that a lot of times, what he's doing 10 times harder, resisting against me. Why don't we just do what I'm asking? It doesn't make any sense. But to him it makes perfect sense. Because he's just trying to get away or not do what your Nate is asking for because of that innate laziness. But in that innate laziness, with his ability not to rationalize, not be able to rationalize, he's willing to work 10 times harder. Does that make sense? Not rational. You or I would never do that. Because we think it through and go, why would I put out all that effort? Right? So you have to just kind of keep saying to him, that's what I always say, don't buy when he tries to sell you. Oh, I'm really hot. No, he's not. Oh, I'm really lazy. No, you're not. Oh, I'm really overreactive. I want to get I'm trying really hard. No, you're not. Okay, try him again when you're ready.
Man, he's had me buffaloed all this time, too.
5 minutes? There's a little pride Nazi over there.
I'm telling you.
Again. Like the depart, yeah. Good. Push right away. I don't want him staying in that balance, but I like that he lifted his back like that to get to the trot. Little tickle click. Powering up. Suppling him with your hand, working bit, jaw soft. Good. Good. Nice. That's way more squeezed together. I like that. Good. Super. What you should find too, the more he starts to push through, not that he's hard to sit, but the easier he gets to sit, right? The softer he feels, the more absorbent, buoyant, and sometimes vacuum-like his back feels. He pulls you into it instead of tries to bounce you out. He pulls you in instead of tries to pull you off of it. Okay, girl, nice. Tickle him again. Hind leg under, getting his back lifted up. Trot to counter when you're ready. Wiggling the bit. Jaw soft. I love that with the trot. Good. Good. Nice. Excellent. Careful with that trot. I loved it. Just careful as you feel those surges as he accelerates and or let's say you transition again. That he doesn't try to break through your hand. Does that make sense? The energy though was great. That started to build it. Here he has a little too much inside that. Just a touch straight. To give or to beg? Or both?
To me, it feels like both.
Both, that's fine. Yeah. Get in there and just think if it's stiff or stuck, right? Think of yourself. And it doesn't matter if it's stiff to the left or right, or if it's stiff to the rounds. It's stiff. You are a massage therapist, right? What do you have to massage? What's in your power to massage to make soft? Your what? Perfect, yeah. Your hand on the bit, right? Massage that stiffness out of his jaw, out of his palm. Squeeze right, squeeze left, wiggle both sides, bend right, bend left. Now, the one thing you have to remember is, if you or me, we're standing next to each other, and you're right in front of me, and I put my hands on your back, on your shoulders to massage you, right? And you go like this, I'm massaging you, and you get lower and lower and lower and lower. You're sneaking away from my hands. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you're massaging him and he goes slower and slower and slower, the massage has no effect. So keep pushing him as you're massaging. You tell him. That massage sometimes, I don't know if you ever had a roll, like deep tissue massage, sometimes uncomfortable, right? Afterwards it feels great. Sometimes when they're pounding away at the knots, this is right here with the roundness. When they're pounding away at the knots, yeah, it kind of hurts a little bit. And you tighten and you kind of shrink away from it. That's what he's doing, right? And he's not allowed. He's got to stay up into it so you can massage him soft. Good. Straight again in the neck. That bend to the left, the stronger bend, totally fine. In and out. Just don't hold him in it. Same to the outside. Bend out and straight again. Just don't hold him to the outside. Keep moving. Move the bit, move his neck, push it down. Nice. Good. Move the bit. Girls, back in. Good. Challenge. Right. Wiggle the bit around. Sitting back into him. Push up to your hand. Nice. That's good. Good. Tough. Pushing. Pushing. No backing off. Excellent. You have to think, I mean, literally, the softness, the roundness, the throughness that you need, the arc shape in his body, that changes mechanically the way he works to get him more gymnastic, more dynamic, more using all the muscles. It's taking his nose and his hind legs, or hind hooves, and squeezing them closer together. Like a bow and arrow, right? You pull the string of a bow and arrow back, the two tips of the bow get closer together, and the bow arcs higher and rounder. His top line is that bow. So you have to keep squeezing his body till his top line bows and arcs to push. Right. If you just try to bend one end of the bow without support on the other, it never changes shape. Does that make sense? So you have to think both ends need a little bit of pressure applied. Good. Trot again. Right. Sit. Trot. Trot. Touch him with the whip. But don't let him be wimpy. Where he goes, I'm going to be charging. No, now I'm going to walk. No, now I'm going to run. No, now I'm going to walk. Oh, no. You don't get your best of both worlds. Does that make sense? Counter one more time. Just to get the down transition again. So back. But no backing off in the trot. Love the part. That's great. Super. Push, 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 push. Good. Down transition again. That's better. Sit into it. Tickle a little with the whip. Wiggle the bit around. Massage his jaw. Push the energy up into the head and it doesn't shrink away from the massage, so the massage really can make him soft. Good. Change right. I just want one more counter to the right. Good. Leaning back in your upper body. Sit on it. Little tickle with the whip. He's backing off. Push up to the contact. He's coming. Circle there. 20 meters. A little more push, no trots, a little too slow again. Good, tickle with the whip. Good, tickle him again. Counter when you're ready. Good, yeah. Push. That's right. Like energy, he's good. Wiggle the bit, wiggle it around. Softer in his jaw still. Nice, nice. Got it. Little push, challenge, touch with the whip here and there. It's already rounded, that's the harder side too. Not harder maybe to sit on, but harder for him than to push through in the hind leg. That was the one he likes to change leads more on. Sit on him. As soon as I said it, he started thinking about it again. Push. Good girl. Wiggle. Bit. Nice. Jaw soft. Sitting back. Challenge energy up to your hand. Good. Good. Trot again when you're ready. That's better this side now. Push. Yeah, good. Good catch that he didn't hit the walk first. Nice. And then to walk again. That's good. Starting to get a little foamy or two in his mouth there, right? Which says that the bit's starting to move enough to get his tongue to move. So his lower jaw starts to get a little softer, they salivate more. It's one of those things you look at to look for when they start to flex a little bit more or become soft to the hand. That's good, you give him a long range. That all makes sense? Yeah, where he needs to go. Because it's one of those things, like I said at the beginning, for the level of work that you want to do with them, that's the place they're going to be dinging him the most. is in his kind of overall compression level to the collection. And I think there's no reason, even though people try to convince you you can't, go to that shape or go to that compression, there's no reason you can't. Does that make sense? But he's definitely a talker. Like he'd make a good, what do you call those? Basically a professional arguer, right? To kind of go in and argue, not like a lawyer, but you know what I mean? To go in and really argue his side,
So sweet.
you believe
He's
it,
got that.
that he can't do something, or that he could do it.
He buffaloes me all the time. I'm always taking pity. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Because he's
that,
really,
that's
really
basically
sweet.
like, don't buy it.
He's such a
It's
sweet
not
guy.
judgment.
Yeah,
It's just I can get out
support
of
that
it.
sweetness,
Like,
right?
And it's good for Meryl
Notice there,
because
just
she
kept
is
going,
like
and
that
actually
herself
got
in
lazy.
terms of sweetness. And,
Yeah.
Was getting lazier.
you know,
Kind of that drama of picking up the whip and getting overreacted didn't work for him, so he goes back to the lazy nature, which is really with one like him always the case. Whereas if you pick it up and they get a little hot, then you back off again, he just keeps going, oh. Every time I get hot, I can get out. And you want him to learn the opposite, that kind of getting hot doesn't work. What works to get out of it is working harder. I'm going to say that's the only thing that gets you out of it. Yeah, you got it.